and then you have to have your, of course, you know, your inspiration. I want everyone to introduce themselves to everyone who does not know of you all. So,
okay, well, I'm 1/3 Noah's Newton, pleasure, mate.
1/3 Lamar Cash checking in.
1/3 Astro Jetson checking in.
And we still some young bucks, you know what I'm saying? We got old rich souls though, you know what I'm
Already.
saying? And that's the brand right there. Rich soul, Crown everything, Crown Real Moments, CRM, that's the team, that's the gang MGO.
right, so I know you all are a group, obviously a group of 3, and you all have some really dope tracks. Like I said, I'm really feeling the Underground King. How do you combine your personalities to make a really hot track?
It ain't really hard because we brothers, man. So
Yeah,
us being
we
blood
know.
brothers, like we all came from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? So when we tell our story, we really telling the same story. To be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Just in our own way. Like,
Yeah.
we all the same. We just got different qualities to go with it. So when you put all of it together, man, it's just, I don't know, it just go together. You know, it's just chemistry.
What else can we expect from you all? I know you all have also had the paraphernalia for classroom majors. What other business plans in the near future?
As far as business go, man, we got a lot of stuff that we working on behind the
A
scenes.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a
but
lot of
right now,
stuff.
we're about to shoot this Underground Kings video on the 21st. So we're not gonna do it in Murfreesboro. We planning on do it. We was planning on doing it out here, but we're gonna do it in Nashville because it's just
Okay.
more convenient for us, you know.
I agree. And
Yeah.
Murfreesboro is just so, no offense to where I'm really located at, but Murfreesboro is so dead. Nashville is just popping.
Yeah,
Nashville is the
and
place where
it's
you gotta
just-
That's
be
real dumb.
with the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would get a better crowd out there too. I mean, but if it all comes down to it, you know, the people that are really supporting you all are gonna come whether it was all the way in New York.
Right,
Those
right.
real
That's true.
supporters.
Yeah.
Right. They're going to be wherever we at. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it just depends, yeah.
What is one thing right now you want to tell to all your fans that you can't talk to, obviously, because you're getting so much more and more of a fan base, and you know, I know you're getting a lot of amp on Instagram and Snapchat, etc. So you can't talk to everybody at once. What's one thing you want everybody to know as far as your supporters?
Thank y'all so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for,
we really
for the most
appreciate it.
part.
We
Yeah,
can't do nothing without
Don't give
them.
our thanks
Yeah.
out.
I mean, I know it's kind of like ordained when somebody says it, like we ain't nothing without our fans, but it's true. You ain't nothing without the people.
Yeah,
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So
even the closest supporters, man, like even like you know, just people that's been rocking with us for a long time. You know, the whole campaign, like the whole Body Shock, the whole EAE, the whole Major Gang, just the whole squad. They've been rocking with us real hard. Chris Thomas, like the whole team, Jonathan, we just been working.
Do you
Even
have
Gina been putting a lot of work in for us, you know. Gina been putting a
Right,
lot of work in.
that's your
Yeah,
manager.
she's been doing a lot. So, you know, it's just things, you know,
yeah,
all around the
these
board.
deals wouldn't be happening without her. So
Yeah,
it's all a blessing?
yeah, all a blessing.
Do you ever feel like it's still a dream? Sometimes.
Yeah, you can get that
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah.
You can
Yeah.
I know
definitely
we've been
get
saying
that
we've been dreaming for a long time. Now we're just trying to turn it into reality.
In reality, yeah.
You know?
Of course.
Yeah.
I know with your song, I Want Her, it has been the #1 requested song on a lot of radio stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else, when you wrote that song, did you expect anything like that from it?
Man, I
Did
ain't
you
gonna,
originally plan for it to be like that?
I mean, when we made the record, like Astro just made the record like by himself, man. Me and Cash came into the studio, heard the record, and was like, man, this a banger. Management heard it. They was like the same thing. Y'all got to finish this ASAP. So we hopped on it. We finished it, and it's a masterpiece.
But what's crazy about it is there's a lot of records that's in that same little situation. Like, like, oh man, that song hard. We got to finish that. That could be something. So it's unpredictable now. Like, you don't know what record is gonna be that one.
Yeah,
that's gonna grab
really
them.
don't.
You know. So we just kind of like God helped us luck up. He gave us that blessing to say, hey, here's that record. I'm finna let y'all make some noise off of this one. You know. And we just been rocking with it.
Yeah.
There's so many people that want to be at the top. Do you ever feel overwhelmed with competition? Or do you feel like you have any competition?
I mean, as long as you keep your own lane,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that's what we do. We really like staying out. You know,
be
so
good.
stay in our own lane.
Yeah, we self-sufficient.
Yeah.
We just we do our own thing, so we don't really look at nobody's competition.
That's really good. You have a lot of artists that, you know, feel one way or another
Right.
about that. What
I
else?
push the brother, if anything, you know. Like,
Yeah.
get it too, brother. You know what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying?
art
That's
at
all
the end
love.
of the day, you know.
That's really the way to be. How long have you all been in the music game?
for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as us as a group, we've been together since 2009, I think. When we like officially us 3 came together and was like, let's do this.
Yeah.
It was like since 2009, so about 6 years now, almost going on 7. So it's been a minute. We've been doing this for a minute.
But as far as creativity and writing and stuff, that's always been there though.
Yeah, we've been doing that since we was 12 years old, like 12,
Yeah,
13 years old. We've been writing. So that's why it comes so natural, because we've been doing it for so long. So yeah, that's a good thing about it.
Have you ever felt like you wanted to give up at any point in your career?
Of course, I think.
Yeah,
I think everybody that's grinding has that breaking point where they feel like they just want to give up, but you can't give up.
You can't. If you're doing it the right way, you're gonna always like. If you grind it the right way and you grind it from the bottom, you started from the bottom like me and the bros. Like you gonna feel that type of way. Like eventually you're gonna be like, oh man, this probably ain't for me, man. Like this ain't happening fast enough, or this ain't happening quick enough, or how I want it to happen. Yeah. But it just kind of depends. Like I don't know. Like you just don't want to like overwhelm yourself mentally. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to think too much on the situation. You just got to try to figure out what's next and keep pushing, you know, so. Yeah.
Always a much. Obviously, Pimp C is one of your influences in the industry. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think their story and their grind is what inspired us the most. You know what I'm saying? They're from Texas. They are a Southern group just like us. And of course, what happened with Pimp C is unfortunate, but you know, you don't ever want that to happen to anybody. So, Bun B, now he out there by himself. He kind of grinding. I know he married though. He got a crazy wife, but but he out there. He's still out there working, man, because he's Bun B, Pimp C. They UGK. They legends, man. So you know, they still grinding.
Oh yeah.
Pimp C, I can say he could be definitely an influence as far as grind, as far as just being a legend, you know, in the making, and continue to be a legend and not falling off. No one-hit wonder or nothing like that, you know.
What is the goal for Classroom Majors as a group as the new year approaches? With 2016.
2016.
So many. What we gonna start with?
Yeah, it's so much.
I think 2016. I think the main thing is to for this I Want a record to hit Billboard. And us to have a follow-up record to follow that record. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get like at least 2 records on Billboard by next year. That's the plan. That's the goal. That's the number 1 goal.
That's the only one we're aiming for right there.
Yeah. Because that record is so big, I didn't even think it was going to get the response it got. You know what I'm saying? But it did. So it's like, okay, now we got to take this and really just package it and make it that record. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously the people they speaking right now. They think the record is dope. You know what I'm saying? So we can go beyond measures. Like it's playing not only in the US, but it's playing internationally. It's playing in Africa. It's playing in Japan. Like it's playing everywhere.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's a really big
so it's a big record. That's why I'm saying like we gotta make sure we do that record right.
And plus it's a song that everybody can relate to.
Yeah,
right. You know,
but even with me being a girl, I mean everybody wants love.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah.
And especially, I feel like you all released it at the right time too. I mean, with cuffing season.
It is cuffing season.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, we released.
I know you got a man.
Yeah.
I think the record picked up during cuffing season because we released the record a while ago, but when cuffing season came, like it was just growing.
Yeah, it broke it. Yeah.
I think cuffing season kind of broke that record in a sense, like because it's popping right now.
Yeah.
Another thing too, man. I really do want to focus on getting like an album, like work on like real material, because there's a lot of stuff that we have that we've been working on for years, and that nobody's heard it, you know. So that'd be the thing to actually, you know, really get it together and you know get it out there to our fans and the people that's listening, you know. So that would be the next big thing, another big thing for
even with the mixtape that we're working on, we planning on doing that. Probably early 2016. So I think those records is gonna break themselves. To be honest with you, I think people gonna pick and choose on which one is the hottest, and we gonna take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to pick singles. We let the people do that, because once the people do that, then that's what's gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that mixtape Board of Education is coming next year.
BOE.
And anybody who got an Xbox One or a PS4. If you go into your system, you can listen to I Wanna. It's already installed into your game system. I like to let people know that for people who wanted to listen to the record and couldn't and didn't even know that it was already on the system. So it's already on the system once you get this game system.
Yeah. Spotify, iTunes, it's everywhere. Amazon, wherever you want to go, wherever you
I'm
go.
saying I'm rocking with
Tidal.
Spotify.
Spotify got those streaming numbers looking good right now. So
They really are.
Spotify.
Definitely popping.
Are there any artists that you just know you expect to work with next year?
I look
Or
at
do you
a
not
lot
want
of.
to say?
Well, we look at a lot of independent artists, honestly, or a lot of artists that just got big, but they were independent, or artists that just blew up independently. We look at them a lot, as far as they grind and their efforts. So we like to work with a lot of people who just grinded on their own, like Rich Homie. Who else is independent? Bobby V is independent at the moment. Migos is considered independent. Just a lot of the independent artists in the game.
Still making major moves.
They're still making major moves. So that's, we try to salute to those artists,
Rich
not,
Homie's a really cool guy.
yeah, not down talking mainstream artists at all. Not
I
at
think
all.
the only mainstream artist that I really want to work with is probably like Wiz Khalifa.
My guy.
Yeah, Wiz
Yes.
Khalifa is the guy like that I've been wanting to work with for a long time. So I think that's the guy that I would say that we should work with.
I've been wanting to work with Tip as well, T.I.
Grand Hustle.
Yeah, I've been wanting to work with
Luda's
Tip
another,
as well.
just throwing names out there.
Luda.
Yeah, there's a few people I definitely want to work with. Definitely want to work with.
As a group, people seem to get things twisted sometimes. They feel like since you all are a group, that everything has to be collectively and not individually. How would you describe your style as an individual amongst each other in the group?
We got like 3 different personalities, so
Yeah.
it's not hard to really tell us apart as soon as we walk into a room. You know what I'm saying? The atmosphere, you're gonna get different vibes from each one of us. So I think we just kind of like our demeanors speak for itself when we walk in the room, and it kind of like sets us apart from each other.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I would say, there's I don't know, all of us got like the same traits, but they just come out at different times. You know what I'm saying?
In different ways.
Yeah, and people are stronger in different categories.
Yeah.
That's all. But we all real different, but we're very, very much alike at the same time. So.
What's the biggest lesson you have learned over your period of years with working in the music industry?
Not to trust everybody.
Nah,
I
can't
think
do
that's the
it.
number one lesson. You can't trust everybody.
Unfortunately.
They will sell you a false dream, and you cannot fall for it. And that's the number one thing that I would say.
Yeah, that this is true.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to say before we go into our commercial break? Let everyone know about your social media. That it's not
Oh yeah. We got the website.
Snapchat, etc.
The website is up www.weareclassinmators.com. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Everything's Classroom Majors. It's spelled like how it's supposed to be spelled. And that's it, man.
Yeah,
that's us right there.
Yeah, you actually be able to get to all those social outlets through the website.
Through the website.
Yeah, through the website.
Yeah. What record we about to get into?
Oh, it's on you all.
Oh,
I want
okay.
to do while I'm here.
Okay, well let's go
Alright.
ahead. So go ahead and
You
introduce
all
while
the
I'm here.
artists, so.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and introduce that for you.
Okay, cool. You're now rocking with More in the Morning Show. This is Clash Majors. We live right now. Let's go and get to While I'm Here, man. Let's do it.
Again, you just heard Love Quest by Classroom Majors, the underground king. You feel me?
Already.
Love Quest. I was
gotta
talking
post
about
on Snapchat.
Love Quest. What was your intention originally when you wrote Love Quest?
Man, that's crazy how that Love Quest came about.
Yeah.
I literally was just like freestyling, singing, and I thought it was garbage. I'm like, But Cash went back to the board and replayed it back and was like, bro, that's hot. That's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
It is. It doesn't
yeah.
sound like garbage.
Well, I didn't have it complete. I just did like the first piece of the record. I just freestyled, and it wasn't really me going all out with it, but he heard it. He heard it as soon as he see it.
It was already.
Yeah, he went back in there and re-recorded it, and
yeah.
added more stuff to it, and it came out.
Like I say, that's another one of those songs that relates to everybody. Everybody can relate to that song.
Everybody looks
So I was
like
like
love.
when I first heard it, that it just I was like, bro, we need to do that right there. You know what I'm saying?
Love. And with cuffing season, a lot of people are looking for love in the wrong places.
In the
That's
wrong
another
places.
story.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Next
And
trend.
that song right there,
That
get you
record.
Yeah, that record right there.
Yeah, that record.
Kind of sort of get you right.
And we got so much feedback off Love Quest because it's like literally females tell us that like I'm going through a moment right now and that song really touches me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good
Shed
thing.
a tear.
Yeah, it's a good thing for our
It
music
just
to do
means
that for the people. Like it just means everything. That's what we do it for.
I can relate to it. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't about your anniversary, but previously I can relate to it.
Yeah. And that's good. Congratulations, by the way.
Exciting.
Yeah.
So, our thing is, I want her, and not so much the love quest, but like I said, I can still tune in for both.
Yeah, I want everybody to tune into it all.
Of
you know what I'm
course,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, man, all of it. But yeah, I Wonder is that record though.
Yeah, definitely.
You all are always on the go now. I can imagine traveling from Georgia one day and then traveling to Tennessee another day in so many hours. What's the thing that irritates you the most about being on the go?
None of it.
Home cooked
For
food.
me, yeah. Home cooked food. I want home
That's
cooked
just
food.
what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing.
That's on, I can miss that sometime being on the road.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
your
want to
love
cook, you know, or it don't even necessarily gotta be that. Or sometimes it's just timing to the point where like none of us really cares for fast food, you know. So
I don't
you know,
either.
you know,
It's not good for your body.
but it messes you up when you rushing and you trying to get to a photo shoot or a video shoot or a show or sound check and you rushing, but you ain't ate nothing.
You kind of forced to stop at
You kind of forced, you
or
forced to
Burger King
stop.
somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. But that is the downside. That's the downside of it.
Man, that's like last resort.
That's
Like I go
last
to
resort.
different
Thank you,
fast food
last
before I go to
I'm
either
just naming all of them. They all play the same role. It's not good for you.
McDonald's king of the fast food.
Yeah, and it's crazy how they're making a killing, but we didn't come here to talk about McDonald's. We came here to talk about class on
What you said? What you said?
The underground scenes around here. All the way in Japan and outside the United States. This is really amazing. How you are touching so many people.
Yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Big blessings.
Yeah, because that's our goal at the end of the day when we make music. We want to touch everybody that we come across. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not physically, but I mean like just, you know, spiritually, just through the music. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we do it for.
And actually getting a different type of vibe when you hear our music. You know, not no negativity. You understand?
Right.
You know, get more of a positive, motivational type feel. You know?
Yeah. Even when you hit a turned up like Underground Kings, like there's no
Exactly.
negative
I
vibe
just
when you
wanna
hear that
get
record.
hyped.
You get
Yeah.
hyped. Like,
We
it's
get
like
hyped too,
inspiration
though.
in its own way. Like it inspire you and motivate you to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I got to go get to that goal. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Man.
Drake boy, I gotta go get to that go.
I got to go get to that
There you
goal. You feel me? Got
Don't worry about nothing else.
I ain't worried about nothing. But when I listen to Underground
On the
Kings,
prize.
it's so hard for me to listen to the rest of the mixtape because
And it's the first song on the tape too. Like it's the first one. It come in.
Listen to that song.
Yeah.
That's how serious it is.
Yeah.
It's just for class. I mean, I love being fashionable.
Yeah, my mama the same way.
Just put
Like
me in the mood.
my mama love that song, so I know it's doing stuff. My cameraman's father, that's his favorite song, and he don't even listen to rap music. So it's kind of like, okay, well that means something. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
It shows you how, you know, the right words and the right beat can just get you flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that drop, it got to go down in like the history of drops, like the way that it come in with
Exactly.
the soft tone intro, then it just when that bass drop, it boom, and you turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like it got to go down in like the history books.
And
like,
then dreams, you know, you come in, you say, we all have dreams.
We all got
Who doesn't have a dog in the dream? Like,
Exactly.
that?
That's it. Gotta have, you know, drop the song. Gotta be, you know.
Right. What's the thing that when you're working with other artists, what's the biggest lesson? I know before we talked about, you know, the biggest lesson you learned just in the industry, period. But with working with other artists, what's the biggest lesson you have learned with them?
Look them up before you do a record with them. So before you do a song with an artist, do a small musical background check and see what they're working with. You know.
Because sometimes, man, you could be wasting your time, and that person could be wasting his time because that person may not really be an artist. You know what I'm saying? And he just want to get on the record with us just because, hell, we clashing majors, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we don't mind doing a record with anybody, but you really have to do it. You know what I'm saying? It can't be somebody that they just do it for a hobby. You know what I'm saying?
Recording,
do this is our career. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the main thing, because when you're in the studio with somebody else that don't know what they're doing, we just wasting time. It's time is money, and we wasting time at the end of the day. So that's the main thing.
And then you have so many outlets that can be used to our advantage or disadvantage with the technology. You can go on Wikipedia and just put anything on there.
Yeah,
Anybody
that's
can
true.
go on Wikipedia and write an article about players from majors. This is something that it's not, which is good that you want to have your website to keep everyone informed and intact.
Yeah. And we do take the first 8 pages of Google when you Google us.
Yeah, we do.
It's pretty crazy. So if you want to find out anything about us, like, Google us. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? Cop ask me, what do you do? I tell him, Google me. You feel me?
Right.
We on Google.
Shout out Bryson too.
Google me. In case you didn't know about me.
Yeah, what you trying to say? At least you're trying to get on the record.
Oh, I can't say. I'm going to leave that to you all.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm going to leave the record to you all.
Yeah, we got it.
So. Also, what's your favorite thing about your fashion? When you express yourself, how do you express yourself the most through what you wear? I know you all earlier talked about your style as an individual, but when you want other people to perceive you with your style, what's the thing that you like the most?
I
as
think,
far as what you're wearing.
I want them to
Not
see
change.
cordial. Like I like them to see cordial, calm, and collective. Like when they see us, like I don't know, like we have a different apparel. We just try to do everything on a different level than most people as far as trends go with fashion.
Yeah.
So it was like when the big clothes and big long tees was in, we was on fitted jeans. When fitted jeans came in style, and everybody was wearing fitted jeans, we went to skinnies. When skinnies was in style and everybody was wearing all black, we'll rip up the skinnies or go to different colors or however you got to do it to stand out,
Standing out is always the big thing.
Yeah, it is.
To distinguish yourself. I know that's something, especially, with being on a college campus, so many people that just blend in. You have so many people that just go to class with their t-shirt, jeans vibe, but when you stand out, people will recognize
you. They do.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, I think your clothes, what you put on really kind of defines who you are as a person, you know what I'm saying? That's why your appearance means everything, it's all about presentation. When somebody first sees you and you walking on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, this guy has this on, he must seem like a cool guy, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what we about, and we try to kind of mesh in a sense. That way, when you do see Clash of Raiders, we look like one person in a sense, but of course we're not, but you still get that vibe.
Yeah,
it's
it's
you know what I'm saying?
Look at us as a whole.
Yeah.
I mean, because at the end of the day, we still, our 3 of us individually, we still have like similar, similar style.
Yeah, we do.
Support is a big thing. Do you feel like you get a lot of support from your hometown?
Yeah,
from
Nashville.
I think,
From Nashville to Atlanta. Atlanta definitely. And we still working on Nashville, you know what I'm saying? Because we still kind of new out here. Because when we first moved out here, we didn't hop right onto the scene. We was kind of revamping, going through some things to make sure we did it right, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely did our homework before we started pushing.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
So we're working on Nashville right now.
You're moving back to the stomping ground.
Yeah.
I had to take it back home.
Yeah.
When can we expect the Class for Majors movie?
The movie?
Documentary.
I don't know, man, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know when we're going to drop it, but I think Will Smith getting too old. But I was going to have Will Smith play me, you feel me? But I think he going to be too old, man. Maybe we'll reach for Jaden or somebody. I don't know. But we ain't really thought we was. Matter of fact, I take that back because we was planning on making a movie, but not a documentary, but just a movie that we was going to work on. We've been talking about it for the past couple of years.
Like starring us.
Yeah, just starring us and us
Past
acting.
few years.
You know what I'm saying? Because we
And
trying
that's
to
really
branch off into
different. You
everything.
have a lot of people, when they do a documentary or a movie about themselves, they want to hire other people. Why not just fulfill yourself?
Right,
Nobody can
yeah.
fulfill the role like you can.
That's
Yeah,
true.
because
That's
it's
true.
you know.
Yeah. But we want to take that acting field like to newer heights. Like that's why this music is just like the branch and like the outlet for us to do other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So acting is definitely one of the things that we want to get into.
Yeah, I want to get into acting.
What are the plans in the next 10 years? Do you expect to be retired from the music industry, or do you expect to be dropping more hits?
dropping more.
Yeah,
niggas.
most
more
definitely.
generations can reflect on.
Yeah,
most
more
definitely
niggas.
dropping.
We never gonna retire. Like that's why I don't understand why everybody. I'm gonna retire. Like you can't retire from what you love to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna stick to it regardless if you love doing it. Even Jay-Z retired 3-4 times and he's still making music. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, too, even if you hear a certain song, it may not even be our voice on the record, but most definitely
We
talking
gonna
about writing records.
Writing records, making beats, still doing behind the scenes work.
Behind the scenes.
Hey, even Will Smith about to get back on the road and
On
start
and
touring
off,
with Jazzy Jeff. You know what I'm saying? He's been in the studio working on music. Him and Kanye West. So I mean, you can't run from your passion. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's cool. I haven't heard a Will Smith song, and I don't know when.
I ain't either. You know what I'm saying? But he's about to go back on tour. That's crazy. His Switch was like the last thing that I think everybody heard. It was
exactly.
It was popping at the time, but we'd go back to it. Like,
I'll never forget
corny.
watching that on BET. That's when BET was really popping. Doing music videos all day. I used to know every song that was coming on. I miss those days.
Yeah, man, I heard. Did you hear about Oprah Winfrey buying out BET so she can bring it back to the roots? That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but I heard she bought BET for like $800 million, and she's about to like revamp the whole station to back to how it used to be.
I heard about that.
That'd be dope, man, because we need 106 in Park. We need rap scene, especially us as artists. Like we never got a chance to.
When we was young, we dreamed of being on 106
in Park. So with it being gone, and this is our time to be. We're getting closer to that level. We can't even get there because it's not there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree with that. So hopefully, Oprah, if it's true, if you listening, Oprah. You need to follow your passion and continue doing what you're doing. You got my support.
And she even started here in Nashville with Tennessee State. And look at where she is now.
I know.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Harpo Productions, so many other things. Just like that with Oprah, she may have quote unquote retired from her show, but she's still doing her passion in some sort of way.
Yeah,
just like Janet Jackson has gone back on tour now.
Yeah. She dropped the album, Janet, and I listened to it because I'm a Janet fan. Like her album sounds good. It sounds like Janet Jackson.
I listened to that as well. I'm really loving that album.
Yeah, I like it. It's dope.
Yeah, you get a more urban vibe with Janet, little with J. Cole, and then you get I'm Janet Jackson and.
I'm tripping.
I'm the boss.
That's somebody I meant to mention earlier. When you talk about features, J. Cole is somebody that we want to work with. I'm tripping. J. Cole.
Yes, it's a
couple of Dizzy Wright, J. Cole
from all sides of the hood.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who like to work with. There's lots
even
of
different genres, different genres of artists.
Yeah.
And speaking of you all thinking about making a movie, I know with reality TV, that's a really big deal now with the music guy. You have so many artists. If you're going into that route, are you feeling that route, the reality TV route?
No,
not really. Nah. If it was reality TV, it would have to be like something that we orchestrated, and it would still have to be organic and still have to be original.
Yeah.
And it would have to be something like wrapped around like the group, like something like making a band or something like. Nothing.
There can't be no drama. Like
you can't
all that
be
drama
with the
and
females
all
and all the extraness. Nah.
Stay tuned with Classroom Majors, the Underground King. You are on the More Morgan Show, and we are signing out now.
Signing out.
So if I give y'all 10,000, I ain't never been in the studio in my life. Y'all ain't gonna take me.
Hey, how you doing?
You ain't that well. We didn't.
I should be able to tell y'all like
We'd be a fool if we didn't.
Whatever you do, you know you doing it right. She the type of girl that knows you what she like. You know that I'm chasing the women I don't want a wife.